activating and upsetting, not knowing the context. We thought it was sort of a statement that was being made, but not a thought exercise necessarily.
Would you like to see how the game is played?
No.
No. I think we understand
Is it something that
Yeah.
should be a game, though?
An exercise? You want to use You want to use defund the police as one?
Well, just thinking about what it looks like.
Yeah.
What does it look like
To the
see
whole
like
community.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white men with a sign that says there's only 2 genders? You could have been like the Westboro Baptist Church, bro.
What is white? Why did you identify us on the basis of our race?
Well, are you the best people to be hosting that dialogue about?
No, but you.
Representative of that community.
Okay, but I asked you a question. Why did you identify me and these people on the basis of their race?
What it looks like, right? Kind of like the activating, triggering aspect of it all.
So you think that it's morally acceptable to identify people on the basis of their race?
It's not a moral question. It's a matter of like the fact
It's
that
just
those
about power
identities
and privilege.
exist.
Yeah, and identity and representation, right? So if you had a bunch of queer folks out here asking those kinds of questions, and there was
Well, how do you know we're not queer?
that's true. I don't know, but there's not sort of a representative, holistic, inclusive feeling, especially from up on high. We're looking down and we see this statement being.
Oh man, I love. By the way, this part's probably my favorite part of this whole conversation. Okay, so I love it. This guy just assumes these guys are all white, right? Just because of the way they look. I mean, if that's not racist, I don't know what is, because he's wrong. Dr. Pogosyan is of Armenian heritage, and I don't know the details of it, but he was born here in Massachusetts. And so just knowing that and knowing that a bunch of Armenians escaped a genocide and went to the East Coast, I will almost bet that his parents and grandparents were genocide survivors. And as an Armenian, I wrote this on Twitter under when he posted this, and I said, when people judge you on your whiteness, I think he should have told them, hey man, my people group have been oppressed more than like you can imagine. Like you're standing here and just passing these judgments. And then I love that she says, if there were queer people who were, representing this and saying it and being inclusive, and then he says, how do you know we're not queer? She's like, you're right, I don't. So why are you making that kind of a judgment, right? It's hilarious. And then the best part is she goes, looking at it from up on high, like the irony of that situation, right? Like looking down on you from, that's not what she means, right? But looking at you from up top in our ivory tower setting, and you peasants here are, making these statements, and we're just going to pass judgment on you and then just assume you guys are all straight white males. She's wrong, or that guy's wrong. And look, she frankly has no idea whether these people identify as males, as females, as non-binary, as white, black, whatever it may be. She has no idea. She hasn't even asked them. And she's looking from the top on you and making that kind of a judgment. You guys aren't all inclusive. As if, by the way, now in our culture, in order for us to make any kind of a statement against anything or for anything, we need to include everybody that's a part of every single group.